Doss is a really good player. I've noticed he struggles a lot with what I do, and that's kind of like choking in the last second, getting a little bit too, like, I guess antsy.
Oh, Ryan gets this up. Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good down tilt. But Doss,
Ryan played the Youngling matchup a little bit.
I was
Thankfully,
gonna say Doss has a little bit of Wolf experience, but I think
everyone in SMS has a lot of Youngling experience because Z3's been farming this for about a year now.
yeah. And
Doss,
honestly, I think Doss has some better conversions than a lot of Z3 does.
Z3 just doesn't get hit.
No. Yeah, Z3's flowchart is, and not in a rude way, but very clean.
No, yeah, Z3 just plays clean.
Yeah.
And makes the reads when they need to be made.
And Doss, on the other hand, tries to be fancy, be creative, and sometimes, like we were talking about, you just get smacked. Sometimes you just get punched in the mouth.
Like that.
Well, I mean, that's...
Oh, what?
I can't tell
Ryan
if that was
gets
really
kill.
well spaced by Doss or poorly spaced by Ryan. Probably
I think it's just a weird interaction, just weird timing.
Really long range boomerang.
Reflect just got hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of washed it. Maybe he thought he'd catch it and it wouldn't hit him or something.
Now you kind of make me think of that might sometimes.
No, it doesn't work because it's not your projectile.
Ooh,
That's
yeah.
good. I don't know why Ryan was going for the
Nair.
It's like one of the best names in the game. It's
Why
ridiculous.
is it so disappointing?
It's the best sex pick other than maybe Lynx.
Is it because he has boots?
Because he has boots.
Feet are protected.
That's why Ken's not very disjointed. He's not even wearing any shoes.
Ken is disgustingly disjointed. Because he doesn't wear shoes.
Well, his feet are so tough.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, his Nair's not that disjointed for what it is.
Well, his Nair's the weird. His back air, dude?
Oh, the back air is
Shoto's...
Shush. Don't even start on a roundhouse kick with that fella. That is the biggest. That is one of the biggest sword normals in the game.
All the Shotos are just sword normals.
I mean, they kind of have to. They'd be bad otherwise.
I think it's still funny that Sakurai even said because he just sucked when we made him, so we just kind of added armor to his moves and it made him pretty good.
Well, they didn't have to. We'll do that to his jump squat.
No, well, they did to make him more Tekken accurate.
Yeah, but still, it's like. But oh well. Ryan Doss, looking pretty even at the moment.
A lot of they both play, from my experience, pretty similar. Very smart, patient players. I was playing.
I think they both just have an issue of getting overwhelmed sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know that's one of Ryan's big issues. That's what I do to him sometimes. I just overwhelm him when I play him.
Yeah, and that's kind of how it felt like too. He had a pretty good, solid understanding of things, but the instant something kind of unexpected happens.
That's what happened last set we saw him playing. Yeah. He just kind of got overwhelmed by it and just kind of knowledge check a little hard.
I think, we all struggle with that. I think we don't talk about that a little bit, but Doss, I know, has a very, very high peak. So,
yeah.
But Youngling, kind of by nature, if you play him the way that he's trying to, is kind of inconsistent.
Yeah.
While Wolf just kind of plays Wolf in any matchup.
He's consistent. He does what he does, and he does it well. I can think of very few straight up losing matchups that Wolf has. I think Wolf's a 5/5 monster.
Yeah.
He's about 5/5.
At worst.
I think that I'm gonna be honest. The only losing matchup for Wolf that I can name off the top of my head, instantly, is Ken. Ken beats Wolf.
That might be true. I could even see that not even being that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's not like it's a horrible win. It's like a 5. It's a 55. But maybe Palu beats Wolf, but not really even. I can't think of a whole lot. Rats.
Even then,
Wolf just kind of does it.
Good, and not enough people play the character anymore. It's kind of weird.
I think it's just because Wolf's kind of dropped off, but not really. You still see a lot of Wolf, but not from top players at least,
Yeah, which is where I would expect it.
I feel like his consistency would be very highly valued. And Doss with the call out on the up smash, missing and getting
that's
it
what
back
I
there.
last second. And again, I struggle with this too. That's something I know a lot of people do.
He wanted that kill. He was thirsty for it.
He really wanted it too bad. You can't. Because you have to understand, you're playing a 2-player game. I really want this kill. Well, yeah, your opponent doesn't want to get hit.
Oh my god, who's asking about poppers at the bar? I don't know.
Poppers?
Jalapeno? No. I don't know if they mean jalapeno poppers. Because that's what I hope they mean jalapeno poppers. Because the other thing poppers are is a drug that is It's a drug that is just it's lens cleaner. It's old. It's like the old-fashioned lens cleaner they used to use for for cameras, for old-fashioned cameras and stuff.
Just smoke normal.
And people, no. You
You
sniff it, and it like it gives you a headache and loosens your butt. Very popular drug among the gay community for that express reason, loosening your butt. Yeah,
that's a weird side effect.
Yeah, it is. I hope they're not talking. I hope they're talking about jalapeno poppers. I'm hoping. All right, we're looking at a pretty still even game.
And I'm not honestly. This is probably, if I had to guess, a winning matchup for Wolf. If not,
I see Wolf. I could. I'm be honest. Wolf 5-5 monster.
Exactly. Pretty even with pretty much everybody.
I don't see him losing it against really anybody. I don't see him really beating a ton of people.
I'm trying to think what DOS could be doing differently. And a lot of the times it seems like Wolf's just kind of winning the interaction where it doesn't seem like he maybe should have.
Yeah.
And then also, Caucasian Sensation doing a really good job of
oh, you see that confirmed there?
Keeping up pressure, yeah. That's DOS though, like that's what I'm saying. His combos and like his
punish game is great, and then Ryan just up smashes him, catches him, calls him out for dropping shield, and just says, "Get out of here."
Oops, you drop shield. You die.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier about being thirsty for the kill and being a little too hungry for it. Ryan is historically, you had a bit of a meme in San Marcos of Ryan mode where it's just smash attack spam. Like, it's funny.
Is that bad for Wolf? Though?
No, it's not. That's funny because it worked.
Like really
that's why it was a meme. It was like, oh, Ryan mode times, like, but it's not that bad.
Well, certain games, like, I've played against.
You see him mash that down tilt on the jab, and get that string started? Doing strings.
You had the right idea there.
Yeah. I think you just should went for a more patient edge guard.
Yeah.
Instead of going for the back. I think if you're gonna edge guard, just
drop down with Nair. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't gonna do anything about it.
Not like Young Link has horizontal recovery.
DOS being a little bit too not proactive there to set back when he should have probably just edge guarded.
Yep.
Which I know we were kind of talking about not being too antsy for it, but when they're off stage, people don't edge guard enough.
Yeah, no.
They're off stage, they can't hit.
That's one of the things that is like a big thing that tells the difference between like good players and great players, is their willingness to go off stage. And look at that timing on that back throw to avoid the.
Plenty of items to play with in this game that I think at this point most people here I've seen do that. Like even I think in the first round, the grab armor way.
The grab invincibility, yeah.
Grab invincibility. DOS doing a better job this time of, I guess, really just kind of avoiding.
Just getting caught on that roll, though.
Kill moves, but you can't make an option that quick.
Yep, and Ryan's gonna catch that. He loves that up smash so much. Yeah.
If they're waiting on the ledge for you, don't roll.
No, roll's like the worst. It's like the easiest one to react to. It is the easiest one to react to. I would like to see a little bit more blaster from Ryan. A little, maybe, yeah.
Just like that.
See, this is why me and Ryan get along so well.
Wow, yeah, he's actually, right as he said that, he decided at that moment, I see it too. I think I'm going to start committing to this more, and it's a good option.
I've played a ton with Ryan. Him and Blue are probably two fellas I've probably played the most with, period.
I have people like that, like Big Mike.
Yeah, love Big Mike. Everyone loves Big Mike. How can you not love Big Mike?
Good guy. But we play pretty often. So at some point it stops really even being about the characters. You're like, I know what you as a person are.
Yeah.
But both of these players, I think, have either not played each other or have played each other very, very few times.
It's actually a bit of a problem I've had, because I haven't played normal tournament setting for a while. I've mostly just been playing at Fest and with good players. So I have a problem, where
you'll punish their habits against other players that don't.
Yeah, it's I go for what they do. I'm like, oh yeah, they're not here, they're not playing.
That's a certain thing that I haven't really heard people talk about. But yeah, if you play with the same people too much, it doesn't even matter if they're good or not. You'll start thinking that everybody's gonna play like that.
Yeah, and also my issue is that I'm so used to just having the reads on people and whatnot.
What?
Zair Nair killing. I'm not expecting that.
Kind of didn't like that.
Huh?
I don't like that worked.
I didn't like that it killed. Young Link Nair is kind of good.
It shouldn't kill if you consider that what other sex kit kills like that.
I mean they were at 150, but yeah, not Wolf's kind of.
They don't kill like that. Yeah. Young Link's is actually.
Puff's kills. Puff's kills earlier than.
But that's that.
Well, that's Puff. She needs it. She
He
needs it.
confirms that projectiles are weird. Yeah, that's true. He's gonna lose the camp game against.
I'm pretty sure Wolf can play the camp game because he has a transcendent projectile and a reflector.
Wolf is
As long as he
Wolf
keeps
is his
moving.
owner.
Yeah, no. Wolf can play the camp, can play the fireball game. With,
Oh, if it begins, or I'm sorry, if you're behind.
Oh, well, no, you can still play it because
I mean,
most
most people aren't going to.
you still play the fireball game even if you're behind. You still play the fireball game.
Obviously, if it gets to like 1 minute left, then
Obviously, you need to be thinking about getting in, but like you still play the fireball game because guess what? That makes your approach mix-ups better because they don't know when you're going to approach because it's not as telegraphed.
and it gives them something to mess up on.
Yeah, it gives them something to mess up, and yeah, no, you play the fireball game still.
This stage choice, who got this? Caucasian chose this?
Yeah, I don't hate the choice. It's just like
You know what? Yeah, I guess
not-
Wolf is gonna have an easier time killing with base moves.
yeah, no.
But Young Link is gonna need some like high percent crazy combo, while Wolf can just back her in.
Yeah.
Whatever. See, and that's what I tell him too. He'll go for these like this whole strings, and then go for this finisher in a string.
And drop it.
Well, not drop it, but like it's a string. You know,
Yeah,
it was
it's not a
never
combo,
through. So
yeah.
you're going for this long.
And then they just
long
like
animation
punch you for
finisher,
dirty.
exactly, but they didn't choose the option they thought. So just try to wait a little bit longer if you know that for things like that. You
Yeah.
see, the last one wasn't true, and you should have gone for it. That one was true, so go for it.
Yeah. Like that's one thing that like that's big difference between like DOS and Z3's play is that Z3 just goes for what's guaranteed for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. And I think DOS is trying to push what's guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
But if he's able to do those kind of like really technical confirms and everything like that, don't try to do the super wild callouts because you
Yeah.
don't really need that.
You don't need them, no. Your character does fine with it. Like
Your
if you want to play a
character is
character
a kill
that goes
confirm
that goes cool that does cool stuff off of like weird extensions and whatnot, just play a different character. That's
He's trying to play Roy. He's
Yeah.
kind of doing that. But no, Young Link is a character that like it works.
Ooh, you see that?
Ah!
Ryan doing his homework.
Ah!
Catching him hanging on the ledge when he could have just down smashed, honestly.
The
but
fact that it's
that's dead.
comboed.
Bad DI from Ryan.
Yeah, I don't think that matters at all.
No, it did. Ryan DI'd straight out instead for the corner.
And that's something I think actually we haven't really. Is that the first time he's upbeat out of shield as Young Link?
No, that was a down tilt up B.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't out of shield. No, he got hit by something and then put in up B.
Ooh, you gotta check it. You gotta know. Oh, getting the hit wasn't sure, and that's that's an unfortunate moment, but it does show that DOS is playing a little bit differently because he could have gotten something, but he didn't go for it because he
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
And sometimes you just need to like chill.
Yeah,
Especially when you got a lead like DOS does right now.
And you can't get mad at yourself for missing something that could have been because if it wasn't, you
Yeah.
would have gotten punished for it. So.
Gotta remember back air safe.
It's beyond safe. By the time that you're able to act, he's already getting his next move.
Well, yeah, it's plus.
No, safe to me means you can't get punished. Plus is like
Plus is you get a block tree. You get to keep
yes,
going.
Exactly. Weird forward tilt didn't get punished for it though. The platform eating is projectile.
I think I would have just gone Smash Full, honestly, if I was Ryan.
It feels like it just gives
This just
it to
feels like a
Young
little
Link
bit
so much
like
room.
because if you like that center platform, like that's the same. It doesn't matter to Wolf, you know, like it's the same height. It's basically functionally the same height for Wolf.
Yeah, so giving Young Link, that's gonna be it.
That's it.
So
Ryan got on that. I don't know why he
I've
went for the
actually
shield
been
grab. He should
able
have
to
for the up smash.
consistently SDI out of that combo. I figured out, the direction
Yeah.
to do it. And